Welcome to North Wales and a castle that I can't pronounce. Beginning with G, ending with H. But this castle behind us, which is in Abergele in North Wales, is home to I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here for the last 2 years. And actually, it's only like £10 to visit. I mean, it is huge. It's a couple of miles away from where we're staying. I love a bit of history, I really do. And you find that castles generally are really expensive to visit, even like ruins ones. We're not expecting there to be too much in here, but there's going to be a nice trail. Now here they've obviously hosted I'm a Celeb for the last 2 years, which has skyrocketed the visitor numbers, to be honest, to the castle. And it's not the reason why we've come here. I mean, when you're driving along the A55, which is the road going across, this just stands out on the hill. I mean, we're right on the hills. It is a beautiful castle. It really is something to behold when you see it from afar, let alone when you see it up front. You know, we go to Warwick, we've been to Arundel, we've been to loads of castles across the country. I love it. I love it. The kids, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Cody, unfortunately, is going to be hobbling around here today, but we're going to be helping him up these hills and assisting him with his broken foot. So yeah, if you like a bit of history and you want to see it in action, stay with us. I think it's going to be a good one. Look at the views over North Wales. While I was down there, I can see the observation tower, which doesn't open anymore. Oh, it's just so beautiful, it really is. Kurt's joined us from down the hill. I have to say, so we've bought the tickets, right? Well, Kurt bought the tickets, actually. It was very kind of him. We bought the tickets, and we didn't notice, but it does say on the ticket that you have to go to the box office first. So the box office is right there. We've parked there. It's right there to get a map. Now, I have to say, we were here early enough that well, there's no one really to greet us, was there? So we were halfway up the hill here before we read the tickets to say we have to go back down there, and they scanned the ticket and given us a map. But arguably we could have just walked straight in. That's what it feels like. But we wouldn't do that, of course.
We nearly accidentally did.
We nearly accidentally just walked in. But oh my god, look at this.
Oh, it's warm as well.
Oh, it's beautiful up here, isn't it? Oh my. Can I roll around on the grass?
Great.
Oh my god, I could stay all day. Oh yeah. It's Jubilee Day today as well. First day of Jubilee.
Yeah.
We're celebrating our castle. We've come to the conservatory, obviously used to come right the way over. We have the Countess's writing room. So there are some original parts of this building. Can you imagine waking up and writing with that view every day? Weird as well to think that, I wonder what used to be, you know, was this just segregated? So it has been restored slightly. Absolutely beautiful there. They've got old-timey pictures of that. It's going to be a lot of walking, I think, here. We're the next level up now, so we've got another good view, and we're heading down towards the gazebo. So Kurt, where's the map?
Somewhere.
Let's have a look at the map. Right, so we are on the east lawn, are we? We're heading down towards the gazebo down here. We can't go on the ladies' walk, that seems to be closed. But I think you do all of this before heading into the tower, stables, brewery, ice tower. There's a lot of towers, Cod.
Yeah.
We're taking it easy because of Cody, obviously. The Clink and Shop. Sounds very I'm a Celeb, doesn't it? Doesn't it? So, oh, here's the gazebo, look. So there's a lot of to and fro, and it doesn't kind of progress to the next bit. When you come off track a bit, you head your way down, and it's the gazebo. It does look like there's a lot of ongoing sort of work. Hmm? There we go. There's a wild bird feeder they got in here as well. So there's a lot of volunteers here, it looks like. Some lady sweeping the path down there. A lot of them say they're volunteers. This one's done by volunteers as well, which is always great to see.
Yeah, That's where they grow all the plants for the plant.
Yeah, we've got the plant down there, look, random peacock just chilling out.
They do have bird cages down there.
Yeah.
Probably is theirs. Just goes for a stroll every night.
Love it. You can see some restorations going on. Reminds me a bit of Alton Towers actually, doesn't it? In terms of style and design and restoration that's needed, but it's beautiful grounds. It's now time to head down and try and get in. Someone could have removed that Fanta can, in fairness, couldn't they? It's probably been there since yesterday. It's kind of ruins my shot, but... Alright, picture stop, Cod.
Yeah.
We're carrying on going up here. We're still not at the top, Cat. Oh, it feels like we should be though, Jesus Christ. Oh, the view is stunning. We'll keep the bit rate high on this one so you can watch it in 4K. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So Castle Preservation Trust here, as they look to restore the castle. More people are arriving now. There's the theatre area. Wow. Look at it, look at these towers. How great are these? Oh, we've got something in here, have we? We've got a porch. Ooh. Do you want to go down the porch, Cody?
Whoa!
Keep left.
One-way system on these stairs.
Yeah, keep left.
I'm in now.
That's the spirit, Cody. That's the spirit.
Oh, it's coming up next to me, aren't
How about his hand in case he falls?
The marble staircase.
Sorry, Morgan.
So yeah, some restoration work undergoing. That's what it used to look like. Wow. So this is the chapel area. And these are some of the original costumes. Got an estate map as well from 1849. Can you imagine how long they had to stand in order to get these painted? I mean, that's a canvas. I don't think that's an original one by any means, but there are some original photos over here. So built as a carpenter's workshop during construction, converted to a study, and then to a chapel, and a playroom. This used to be a playroom for 5 children in 1895. That's unreal. And then converted back to a study in 1914. It was used for storage when the Countess died. And this used to be the castle gift shop. Wow. So the actual fireplace and the roof structure, the fireplace was only inserted a couple of years ago and the roof structure was changed a couple of years ago as well. But although actually it hasn't been used as a chapel for a really long time, they're still advertising it as a chapel place. Which is fair enough. You'd have to know where some of this went really, wouldn't you? We'll take an Instagram shot, there's a place to do it. Outdoor theatre, right. So we are at the outdoor theatre area here. So this area here is where the I'm a Celebrity was filmed in 2020 and 2021. Converted obviously into camp. See if we can find the exact location of it. I think this is all the outdoor sort of theatre area out here. Can't see the broken windows, so we'll have a little venture in. Yeah, we'll have a little venture in and see. It's certainly fascinating. The amount of space they had to use here was massive. So the dairy area was also used.
Another window behind it.
And I think there's another window here as well where you would be able to see through.
Put the camera over the top.
But they put a cover over it. Right, let's have a little venture around here and see what else we can see. There's a laundry area, look. So you know these aren't original by any means. I don't see many breeze blocks. And you can see where some storage and bits is here, look. Right, we're going to head inside and have a look in the Bakehouse here, and then we'll take the pedestrian route along here and show you the rest of the castle. The Bakehouse is a book and DVD sale area, so not massive by any means, but now we're going to take the pedestrian route around here. There is another sign here as well, which we can see. So Stable Court, this was the main courtyard for I'm a Celeb.
Right here.
And this is their area, so this is their filming area, so it's not actually been reopened.
I realised the telephone box is there.
So a few bits have remained from the TV show, including the outhouse and the telephone box. It's not a very big area, and you can see as well. See how open this bit is during the horrible November weather. So it does say the coach house area was used, but you can see how much has been built extra for the TV show. Don't think any of this has been used by any means. So some restoration work going on. Around here, fascinating really, isn't it? And many people will recognise straight ahead as the route in which they would have walked from sort of their camp down to the trials, and it's funny, when you're here you do recognise it. So the stables we use, so yeah, here's the walk down from that area right down here, and look, this is where the kiosk would have been, in the stable area. You can see actually it's quite a long walk down there. That's where we're heading next, but wow. So the ice tower looks like it's not open to the public at the moment. It is advertised on the map. I'm guessing that's the ice tower. Like I said, there does seem to be a fair bit of restoration going on, to be honest. Still beautiful to look at though, really is. Yeah, we are the other side now of the castle. We've walked down there, so that would have been the walkway. That's where you've just seen where the tuck shop used to be, and then of course the living area up the top, which we've seen as well. So there's not actually that much of the castle open. As I said, it does remind me a bit of Alton Towers, to be honest with you. There's a lot of restoration work that's needed, to be fair, but I think that they've you know, the popularity of you know, of I'm a Celeb, whether you like it or not, is huge, absolutely huge, and it's definitely boosted visitor numbers to the castle. Doesn't feel that they'll be filming it here again this year, so they might have had their 2 years of fame now. So this is the clink area, and these are the actual sets that we used as well. Oh wow. Got an outhouse. Our donation pot. To be fair, I'd say it's a perfect size area in here. Absolutely perfect, isn't it? And the beautiful surroundings of the castle around the top. Right, this place is better looking. The old shop. Bargain. Bargain. So they are allowed to sell I'm a Celeb stuff. Yeah, certainly capitalising on it, I think it's fair to say. Certainly capitalising on it.
It's quite cool.
That's quite cool, actually, isn't it? Buy a signed photograph for £5. I doubt many people come here, honestly, to
Look, it's one of those.
to buy this.
Challenge. The water. Definitely one.
They left a star. You're a star, Cody. Ain't you? It's a squishy. I've no idea who signed that though, mind you. No idea. Right, I think we need to carry on doing some walking. So here we go, we've got some sets from I'm a Celeb. And I would hesitant to guess this is where Ant and Dec filmed in here. Certainly looks it. Got the final two chairs. Of course, the winner's chair. Yeah, great fireplace in the background. You can see. It's hard to tell, but I imagine that is most a set for lights and things rather than I'd imagine that's most a set for lights rather than kind of restoration work, to be honest with you. Yeah, fascinating. Really is fascinating. Beautiful castle surroundings. I can fully understand why they used here. Now there is most of the castles. The guys actually told us, apparently it's only a few hundred years old. It's actually not as old as some of the main castles, and it looks like it was designed to just be an elaborate house with the towers. Certain towers, I think some of them they can access and some of them are exterior, but some of these are just exterior to make it look bigger. But it is still a beautiful, beautiful castle. Really, really is. Absolutely stunning. Begs the question, Kurt, if it's only a few years, 100 years old, how the hell did it get in bad condition this badly so much? You could understand with, like, I mean, Alton Tower, to be fair, is only the 1600s, isn't it? That's not that old.
But it's double as old as this.
But it's probably, yeah, nearly double as old as this. I'd like to see it restored. It clearly was a living quarters. It clearly had a lot going for it. It's just beautiful, really is beautiful. Just don't build them like this anymore. Just don't build them like this anymore. There it is, castle tour for you here in North Wales, in Abergele. The Gwen, I can't say it, I'm sorry, I can't say it, I don't speak Welsh. But what a fantastic castle it is. So yeah, apparently only a few hundred years old. Some of it is fascia, but there's a lot of it that needs restoring, to be honest. Fascinating walk around though, really it's a fascinating walk around. And we like I'm a Celebrity, I have to be honest, which is part of the reason why we wanted to come in and have a look, bearing in mind we're sort of there. So we're not far away. Cheap enough to get in. It cost was it £10 an adult, £5 a child. On top of that, you know, we could have just walked in, there's no doubt about that, but we didn't, and we don't suggest you do it either. They certainly need all the funding they can get. Nice little shop in there, some lovely reminiscence of past history of the castle, and obviously the people that used to live here, the families that used to live here, and of course I'm a Celeb as well. If you're into I'm a Celeb, it's got a bit of both. The restoration project is going to run until 2043, so another 21 years. We know they've got caves here which aren't currently open. We know that these aren't all fascias. Things like the ice tower here should be open. You know, the conservatory has no conservatory, it just has a wall. There's no cottage area for living space, which used to be. It sort of, you know, sort of breaks off to little rooms and things. So we know there is quite a lot of restoration to do, and it does look like they're going forward to do it. which is great news. Love to keep these places like it. What do you think, boys?
Yeah, it's really good. Great views as well.
Yeah, some stunning views of North Wales. So thanks for joining us here on UK Theme Parks. It was an adventure one. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.